To be a 30-ish winner, I think it was fantastic. It's weird, when you leave the university, you take all those skills with you, but what you don't realise is you've still got this attachment from where it all began. And I think what was so nice about tonight was just remembering kind of where I came from, where I got those skills from, and meeting all these other great alumni. It was actually a really wonderful evening. I was actually quite taken aback by how insightful I found it and how inspiring it was. So I'm a journalist and author who specialises on investigative journalism in Welsh politics and Welsh issues. So I've looked at all sorts of things historically, so I've covered violence against women, poverty, issues within the Welsh NHS, but now I mainly specialise on covering issues around Welsh politics and how Wales is governed, and trying to make Wales accessible to people, because although we've got our own government here in Wales and we've ran a lot of our own affairs for almost 25 years, a lot of people don't actually realise that we have our own government, and I think without proper scrutiny that government isn't going to be as good as it can be. So that's what I try and do as part of my role. It doesn't feel too surreal to be back on campus because I actually still live in Cardiff. I cover Welsh politics in Cardiff, but actually being back here, I was saying to my partner that it just feels like you revert back to being a student again and all that kind of excitement that you've got, like everything ahead of you. So it is great to be back on campus, and you see how much it's changed just in like kind of 5 or 6 years since I've been here. But the new buildings, it all looks incredible. So it almost makes me want to come back and do a course again. I was inspired to come to Cardiff. So my parents both actually met at Cardiff University, and I was super determined never to come here. And then I did come here, and I saw the Civic Centre. I saw it was speaking to people around the place because it sounds great. It's just really Welsh, and it has that warmth and it has that welcome, but also the feeling that you can do really, really good stuff here as well. So it had the familiarity of feeling like a family I'd never had, but also the place that you feel like you could really push yourself and stretch yourself academically. So that's what drove me to come here in the first place.